behind the barn, where the tall grass grows, sits a rusted milk can in a sunlit glow. Grandpa's hands once carried it strong, now it holds memories of days long gone. The creak of the porch swing, the smell of fresh hay, the laughter of children on a summer's day. Each dent and scratch tells a tale of its own, a life well lived in a place we called home. Milk cans and memories, treasures of time, stories in shadows, love in the shine. They whisper the past in the soft evening breeze, carrying hearts on these milk cans and memories. Mama would call from the kitchen screen door as we raced through the fields, barefoot and poor. The milk can stood witness to all of our dreams, silent and steady by the old wooden beams. Now it's a relic, a rusted old shell, but its soul holds the echoes of tales it could tell, of hard work and laughter, of tears and of grace. It's more than a can, it's a sacred place. Milk cans and memories, treasures of time, stories in shadows, love in the shine. They whisper the past in the soft evening breeze, carrying hearts on these milk cans and memories. That old tractor's rusted, sitting by the barn. Its tires are cracked, its engine won't start. But I can hear the echoes of the fields we plowed back when the land was ours and the sun was proud. Daddy taught me steering with his calloused hands. We'd work till sundown, sowing dreams in the sand. Now the fields lay quiet and the years have flown, but that old tractor feels like a piece of home. All the old tractor blues, they're calling me back to the dirt street days in that weather track. The scent of fresh earth and the morning dew, I'd trade these city lights for those skies so true. Mama'd bring sweet tea when the work was done. We'd sit on the porch staring at the setting sun. That tractor hummed like a hymn in the breeze, a melody of life, simple and free. Now it's just a relic, but it holds my youth, a time of hard work, love, and honest truth. If I close my eyes, I can hear it roar and feel the heartbeat of the life I adore. All the old tractor blues, they're calling me back to the dirt street days and that weather track. The scent of fresh earth and the morning dew. I'd trade these city lights for those skies so true.
Spills through the trees, a faded red roof catches the breeze. The old barn stands where it's always been, a witness to time and where we've been. Granddad's hands built it strong and true, with callous palms and skies so blue. I can still hear his voice in the summer haze, telling stories of his younger days. The barn still stands, weathered and worn, shelter to dreams through nights and storms. It's a piece of our past, holding our hands. Through the years, the barn still stands. The wood creaks softly like an old friend's sigh, holding secrets beneath the open sky. From hayloft laughter to whispered prayers, the barn keeps the echoes of lives we share. Seasons change, but it stays the same. Through joy, through sorrow, through loss and gain, a steadfast keeper of love's demands. In the heart of the land, the barn still stands. Now my children run where I once played, in fields of gold where memories are made. They'll carry this place in their hearts so wide. The barn will guide them like it's been our guide. Rooster calls at break of dawn. His crow's as steady as the sun. The barn still bathed in morning dew, another day begins anew. Daddy's boots by the front door, Mama's humming like she did before. The screen door creaks, a welcome sound, memories echo all around. The rooster knows the time, oh he don't lie. He calls the morning neath the painted sky. Life keeps moving, but I stay behind. Listen close, 'cause the rooster knows the time. The old oak tree where I used to climb holds whispers of a younger time. That weathered swing still sways with grace, like the past ain't ever been erased. The seasons change, the years they fade, but some things stay, they never stray. The rooster's song, it keeps its place, a constant in this fleeting race. The rooster knows the time, oh he don't lie. He calls the morning neath the painted sky. Life keeps moving, but I stay behind. Listening close, 'cause the rooster knows the time. Granddad's hands were leather and grit, with a shovel and spade he wouldn't quit. He knelt in the dirt, whispered a plea, praying for rain to set the crops free. Mama stood with a Bible in hand, eyes on the sky, faith in the land. She'd hum a hymn as the sun beat down, hoping for clouds to darken the ground. Rain prayed, soil paid, dreams we made on this earth. Sweat and toil, love and soil, we measured our worth. Every seed that grew held the hope we laid in a life where rain prayed, soil paid. The summers were dry, the winters were lean, but the heart of the farm stayed evergreen. The barn held secrets of laughter and tears, stories we told through the passing years. Daddy's boots by the door, caked with mud, proof of a life built on sweat and blood. He'd tell me, son, this is the price we give. The soil's alive, it teaches us to live. Rain prayed, soil paid, dreams we made on this earth. Sweat and toil, love and soil, we measured our worth. Every seed that grew held a hope we laid in a life where rain prayed and soul paid.
the silo where the cornfields grow, I'd sit with Grandpa, hear the stories he'd know. The sweat on his brow and the dirt on his hands built a life from the soil, made him a man. Mama's old apron still hangs on the line. The smell of fresh biscuits, the taste of sweet thyme. She'd hum as she worked, her love in each chore. Her heart stitched the fabric of our home's core. Grain and glory, the roots of our name, built on the back of the earth and the flame. The echoes of hard work, the pride in the land. Grain and glory, carved by God's hand. The barn's leaning heavy, the roof's caving in, but the stories it holds will never grow thin. 1,000 sunsets painted skies in their prime, a canvas of labor, a portrait of time. The creak of the porch swing, the sound of the breeze, the whispers of memories caught in the trees. A hymn to the past that lingers and stays, sung in the stillness of our yesterdays. Grain and glory, the roots of our name, built on the back of the earth and the flame. The echoes of hard work, the pride in the land. Grain and glory, carved by God's hand.
Where the grass grows tall, I learned to work, I learned it all. Sweat on my brow and dirt on my hands, turning that soil, shaping the land. Daddy showed me how to stack them high, under the blaze of a southern sky. Each bale a story, each row a tale, a life of hard work, bale, bale by bale. Bale by bale, the years roll on, from the crack of dawn till the light is gone. Lessons in labor, love and pride, bale by bale, with the Lord as my guide. Mama's voice rang from the porch at night, calling us home by the firelight. We'd sit and talk about dreams and fears. with hay in our boots and laughter and tears. Now I'm older, the fields are still, but I hear the echoes, I always will. The land may change, the seasons stray, but the bales we built, they'll never fade away. The rusted barn, the faded plow, the memories linger here and now. The scent of hay, the evening breeze, whispering stories through the trees. The screen door slammed, the summer breeze blew. A small town boy with big dreams to pursue. Dust on my boots, the fields were my stage, writing my story on each passing page. Daddy's old truck, a rusty old ride. We drive down the back roads, side by side. He taught me hard work and the worth of the land, with boots in the dirt and calloused hands. Boots in the dirt, roots in the ground. Life moves on, but the past sticks around. Every step I take, every lesson I've learned, it all started here with boots in the dirt. The creek by the farm, where we'd wade and laugh, carving our names in the old oak's path. The echoes of youth still linger in the air, a time when we dreamed without a single care. Now the years have gone, the fields still grow, the town looks smaller than it did long ago. But every time I lace these boots up tight, I feel the pull of those simpler nights. Boots in the dirt, roots in the ground. Life moves on, but the past sticks around. Every step I take, every lesson I've learned, it all started here with boots in the dirt. There's a dirt road past the old red barn, where the summer sun leaves its golden charm. Fields of gold sway beneath the sky. That's where the wheat grows wild and high. Daddy's boots left tracks in that dust. Mama's voice was a song we could trust. We'd run barefoot till the daylight was gone. Where the wheat grows wild, we belong. Oh, where the wheat grows wild and free, that's where my heart will always be. The wind would sing us a lullaby underneath that endless sky. Grandpa's hands, they worked this land, planted dreams in the soil by hand. Now his shadow walks with me a while through the fields where the wheat grows wild. The seasons change, but the memories stay. The whispers of time never fade away. I hear their voices in the rustling miles, calling me back where the wheat grows wild. Oh, where the wheat grows wild and free, that's where my heart will always be. The wind would sing us a lullaby underneath that endless sky.
There's dust on the fender of my old Chevrolet, been parked by the barn since that faraway day. We drive down the back roads, your hand in mine. The radio sang as the world fell behind. Dust on the fender, memories remain, echoes of laughter in a soft summer rain. Time may keep moving, but it won't erase the love and the moments this truck used to trace. The bench seat is cracked where we used to sit close. The stories it holds, only heaven knows. A snapshot of youth, a window to then. I see your face when I look in again. Dust on the fender, memories remain, echoes of laughter in a soft summer rain. Time may keep moving, but it won't erase the love and the moments this truck used to trace. The rust and the wear, they tell of the years of joy and of heartache
is silent, the wheels don't spin, but the stories of us still live deep within. I'll never forget the roads that we roamed. This dusty old truck feels like home. Daddy's boots by the front door, mud-dried and cracked. Mama's apron by the stove, memories coming back. The smell of rain on the old tin roof, a promise in the air. We plow through the hard times with love we'd always share. The tractor's hum was our melody, fields of endless gold. Hands blistered, heart steady through the bitter and the cold. The grandpa's stories round the fire of days both lean and grand. We learned to plow the hard times with calloused, steady hands. Plowing through the hard times with faith to light the way. Through storms that tried to break us, we found another day. Love was in the soil and hope was in the skies. Plowing through the hard times with dreams that never die. The old barn leans a little now, paint chipped and worn, but it still stands like we did, weathered and reborn. The creek still sings its gentle tune, the one we used to know. It's there I learned the hard times would make the good times grow. The seasons change, but the lessons stay, etched deep in the land. You can break your back, but never your soul, with family close at hand. The roots run deep, the heart beats strong, through drought and through the rain. Plowing through the hard times, we'd rise and start again. Plowing through the hard times with faith to light the way. Through storms that tried to break us, we found another day. Love was in the soil and hope was in the skies. Plowing through the hard times with dreams that never die. The morning dew clings to my boots as the sun climbs up, casting golden hues. The rooster calls from the old oak tree. Another day begins, just the land and me. Dad's old tractor hums through the air. Its rusted frame shows the wear and care. I can still hear his voice, strong and low, guiding my hands through the corn.
Mama's apron sways on the porch swing. She'd hum a tune that made the whole world sing. Her laughter lingers like a gentle breeze among the whispers of the swaying trees. The barn still stands, though it leans a bit, a testament to years we never quit. With every nail, every board we laid, a legacy of love and sweat we made. Sunrise over the corn rows, a life that only the soil knows. Memories grow like the crops in the field, in the heart of this land. The scars are healed.
There's a house on the hill where the wildflowers grow, a porch swing that creaks in the soft evening glow. Mama's voice carried through the cool, quiet air, fields of grace and grit. We were raised out there. Daddy's hands were rough, but his heart held us tight. Through the storms and the summers, he taught us what's right. With calloused palms and boots caked in dirt, he built us a life through the struggle and hurt. Fields of grace and grit, where the sun kissed the land, where we worked through the pain with a steady, strong hand. In the shadows of mountains, in the songs of the breeze, that's where my heart still longs to be. The barn smelled of hay, the creek ran so clear, laughter and tears mark the years we spent here. The old oak out back held our secrets untold, its branches like arms keeping us in the fold. The seasons they changed and the world pulled away, but the roots run deep where we learned how to stay. Through the hardships and hope, the good times and bad, that patch of earth gave us the best that we had. Fields of grace and grit, where the sun kissed the land, where we worked through the pain with a steady, strong hand. In the shadows of mountains, in the songs of the breeze, that's where my heart still longs to be. sun rises over the rusted gate. Coffee brews in a chipped old plate. Calloused hands greet another day. A honest heart keeps the doubt at bay. Fields stretch wide where dreams once grew. Now they hold the memories of what we knew. The plow digs deep like the lines on my face. Each scar tells a story, each wrinkle its place. Calloused hands, honest heart, built this life from broken parts. Through the storms and through the rain, the love we've sown still remains. The barn still leans where we carved our names. Time wears the wood, but not the flames. The fire of youth still flickers in me. In this quiet land, I feel free. Calloused hands, honest heart, built this life from broken parts. Through the storms and through the rain, the love we've sown will still remain. Echo the moments, the sweetest of times. Though the world moves fast, I stay the same. In this little corner, I stake my claim. The kids are grown, they've flown away, but I still hear their laughter in the hay. The simple life, it ain't much to see, but it's enough for this heart and me. Daddy's boots by the front porch swing, mud caked soles from the fields in spring. A radio hums on the windowsill, playing that tune that gives me a chill. The sun sinks low on a harvest day, golden rows stretch far away. I hear that melody clear and true, it's the sound of home, that old John Deere tune. That old John Deere tune takes me back to a gravel road and a beaten track, where life was simple, the days were long, and every heartache was healed by a song. Grandpa's hands on the tractor wheel, calloused and strong, yet tender and real. He'd hum that tune neath the twilight sky, a voice as steady as the fireflies. Mama's laugh through the kitchen door, mixing biscuits while the kettle would roar. She'd hum along with the radio's croon, her heart in time with that old John Deere tune. That old John Deere tune takes me back to a gravel road and a beaten track, where life was simple, the days were long, and every heartache was healed by a song.
The sun sets low on the gravel road. A memory stirs where the wildflowers grow. Fenceposts lean where the old barn stood. A life built on dreams and rough hewn wood. Daddy's hands were calloused and worn. Mama's songs rock me each quiet morn. We carved our lives in the red clay earth. Every trial proved what love was worth. Fenceposts and freedom, they taught me to stand. Roots in the soil, dreams in my hands. The wind through the fields, the stars in the sky tied me to this land, let my heart fly. Summers were sweet with the sound of the creek, the laughter of friends, and the peace we'd see. Evenings spin round, the firelight's glow. Stories of the past in voices soft and low. Time moves on, but it don't erase the warmth of that home, the love in that place. I carry it with me wherever I roam. Fenceposts and freedom, my heart's true home. Fenceposts and freedom, they taught me to stand. Roots in the soil, dreams in my hands. The wind through the fields, the stars in the sky tied me to this land, let my heart fly. Out on the porch where the swing used to creak, the oak trees still whisper, the memories speak. A rusty old plow rests out by the barn. Every acre's a story written in scars. That fence line we mended with sweat and with care still stands like a witness to all we've shared. From sunrise to sundown, through joy and through pain, every acre's a story soaked in the rain. Every furrow and field, every stone and tree holds a piece of the past, a part of me. The echoes of voices, the work and the glory. This land is my heart. Every acre's a story. The creek still runs clear where we'd wade as kids. The laughter and splashes, the secrets we hid. The barn's leaning low, but it's weathered the years. Every acre's a story carved out of tears. I hear my daddy's boots on that old wooden floor, Mama's sweet humming voice of the past, a part of me. The echoes of voices, the work and the glory. This land is my heart. Every acre's a story.
Had hay in her hair and dirt on her knees, a sundress dance with a whispering breeze. Her laughter rang out through the fields of gold, a memory I cherish, a story retold. The barn was her palace, the hayloft her throne. She'd spin me a world that was all our own. We chased the fireflies as the sun sank low. In the glow of her smile, the summers would grow. Hay in her hair and a light in her eyes, she painted the stars in those country skies. With a heart so wild and a love so rare, I'll never forget the hay in her hair. The seasons would change, but she stayed the same. Her spirit burned bright like a candle's flame. The scent of fresh earth and the warmth of the air takes me back to the hay in her hair. Now the fields are quiet, the barn's grown still, but her laughter echoes in my heart at will. The past feels alive in the stories we share when I think of the girl with hay in her hair. Hay in her hair and a light in her eyes, she painted the stars in those country skies. With a heart so wild and a love so rare, I'll never forget the hay in her hair. Country skies, with a heart so wild and a love so rare, I'll never forget the hay in her hair.
The sun sinks low, paints the sky in gold. Out on County Line Road, the stories unfold. The fields whisper secrets to the evening breeze, as memories linger like the rustling trees. Daddy's old truck, still parked by the barn, the dented tailgate, a mark of his charm. Mama's voice echoes through the twilight glow, calling us home on County Line Road. Sundown on County Line Road, where life felt simple and time moved slow. Each crack in the pavement, a tale to be told under the amber sky on County Line Road. The swing on the porch sways with the wind, where we laugh
laughed and we cried. Let the healing begin. That old wooden fence, now weathered and bowed, still stands strong on County Line Road. Now I'm older and life's moved me far, but my heart still beats where those memories are. The place I grew up, where my roots still hold, forever alive on County Line Road. Sundown on County Line Road, where life felt simple and time moved slow. Each crack in the pavement, a tale to be told, under the amber sky on County Line Road.
Sun creeps up, paints the sky with gold. The rooster's crowing, the air feels cold. Daddy's boots by the back door stand, the weight of the world in his weathered hands. Mama's calling, breakfast on the stove, biscuits and gravy, love she wove. The tractor hums down the gravel lane, another long day, another chance for gain. The crop don't wait for the tears to dry. The fields keep calling 'neath an endless sky. With dirt on our hands, we learn to be strong. The crop don't wait, but it carries us along. Late summer heat, sweat drips from my brow. Rows of corn stand tall, I'm working now. Daddy says, son, this life ain't free, but it's the roots of who will always be. The barn light glows as the evening falls. Crickets sing their tune, the whippoorwill calls. Mama hums a hymn as she folds the clothes. In this life of labor, our love still grows. The crop don't wait for the tears to dry. The fields keep calling 'neath an endless sky. With dirt on our hands, we learn to be strong. The crop don't wait, but it carries us along.